MovieWeb.com.
So I want to begin by asking you, Christina, this is your first big acting role that we've seen you in, and of course, you're one of the best singers and dancers in the world.
Thank you.
So I'm just curious, did that sort of add some comfortableness to taking on this role, that sort of ease you a little bit, since so much of it is singing and dancing?
I was very excited about covering the Etta James songs because she is my all-time favorite singer. Really excited to just put my heart and soul into that, and I was excited about covering I'm a Good Girl, it being a song I've always been a fan of. And after that, I had to reinvent the wheel a little bit with writing the songs such as Express and the finale at the end, sort of modernizing a lot of big, brassy horns and, pops and things like that from the sound of, say, a 20s, 30s, 40s, era, and combining it with big bottom heavy beats of today. And so going into it, I would just say I knew it was going to be challenging, but I'm proud of how it turned out.
Did you have a role in sort of the Etta James element and sort of some of the music that was chosen?
Absolutely. No, the music was chosen. It was going to be Tough Lover and Something's Got a Hold of Me, and I was like, sign me up, because I just, I literally sang and danced to those, being by myself in my bedroom as a kid. So it was very dream come true sort of thing with those songs.
And Cam, I wanted to ask you, your character Jack kind of finds himself in a love triangle in the movie. Can you talk a little bit about how he's sort of torn when he meets Allie, Christina's character?
Well, yeah, he when he first meets Allie, he's blown away because he is everything, or she is everything that he isn't. She has that drive, and she will not quit, and she fights for everything that she believes in, and Jack doesn't. He's gotten comfortable, and so after giving her a place to live and after giving her a job, he kind of sits in awe of her and how she gracefully goes through her life and keeps taking those steps to get her career where she is, and he can't help but fall in love with something like that. And no matter what his obstacles are in other places, but yeah, she's kind of
all kinds of comes
together.
Tell me about working with Cher. Did you know her previously? Was that sort of a dream come true as well?
I didn't know her personally before doing the actual movie, but absolutely, she exceeded my expectations all the way. Just, she's just warm and down to earth and noble, kind of strong woman that I really admire and love. And it was nice to build a friendship with her through doing the movie, as well as the experience of working with her and learning from her.
And then finally, the movie kind of feels like All About Eve meets Chicago. It sort of has that kind of those elements to it. Could you talk about Steve Astin, both of you, Steve Astin's vision for the film and working with him?
Gosh, working with Steve was, it's always a pleasure because
He's very collaborative.
Very collaborative, and every time you work with someone new, you never really have any idea what it's going to be like, and so it's always going to be an adventure, and especially with something with so much music and so many amazing actors. The fact that he gave us as much freedom as we did to really play around and really have fun with it is a challenge for any filmmaker, and so the fact that he gave it to us was
he really gave his heart into it.
Grateful,
Burlesque was something that it's always been his dream to make, and he felt so passionate about every detail from costume to the sets and the lights, and he definitely went in knowing what he wanted, and we were all happy to give it to him.
Here, put this on. If you fall off the stage, leg extended, boobs up.
You killed it tonight.
Thanks, Jack.
You like her.
What's the proposal exactly?
Yes, sir. It's fun being a girl, isn't it? Beautiful. And remember, with that, don't pull the trigger.
Let me hear you say, yeah.
Any questions?